Behold, wizard, la Ville Rose. A floating paradise over Penguinonia this is. A world without kings or czars. A land of the citizens, free of war risks.
A land that's starving, ma'am.
Silence your future wall ornament, you mercenary swine! You servant of the old czars! But we have a slight starvation problem. We were propelled here, you see, via cannons. The Penguin Navy being occupied elsewhere. Food sometimes comes the same way, and it sometimes, misses. There is, of course, Mirum fish, but... well, they have shoes. Nobody wants to eat fish with shoes. Is fish with shoes even edible? Je ne sais pas. Also, they bite. Go on, see for yourself.
The prey is behind the table.
You see, it bit at you. Food that bites back is not food at all. The speaking is new, though. They've never done that before. Regardless, they must be replaced with less talky-walky fish. Simple fish, like delicious Valencian snapper. Perhaps you have a way to do this? A frame of mind? No, we have seen no such thing. But I wonder...
Maybe the talking fish was actually Dasein reaching out, citizen. It did mention a frame, eh?
I was just about to say that, you vitamin deficient lackwit! Désolé, wizard. The Moussetars once oppressed us for the walrusks. Some retain their rudeness to penguins. But he is right about the fish. The frame is behind the table, it said. Perhaps it means sur la café table. It was the very first thing we built when we settled in. Go now, talk to its proprietor.
Bienvenue to Sur la Café Table, the hippest and edgiest café in all the Spiral, and the beating heart of la Ville Rose's theater district. Oh no, my café! The earthquake is crumbling it! Quickly, there are people trapped inside! Someone must rescue them!
Hip hip! There are bizarre and bewildering monsters over there? They are so confusing! Merci, citizen! But there are more people trapped in the next room!
The evil snowball thing is crowing at me! Make it stop! Merci. I will report this crumbling cafe to the assembly. My no, that is not my feather. It is too orange. There was a very tall person in a strange uniform sitting over there before the shaking. But it seems he left, and I very much wish to follow suit.
Désolé, wizard. I don't know anything about feathers. I was out here all night, and no picture frames either. I want to like this place. C'est chic, no? But it has been only trouble since we arrived. Food shortages, fish that wear shoes, and that fool who started fires. What is wrong with this world?
It's not a world. It's a being from beyond everything known. A living black hole that seeks to absorb life itself.
Oui? Très edgy. Perhaps I will stick around a while longer.
Earthquakes? Who was fighting? I specifically ordered peace. If I find out who was fighting, they will get the back of my fin. There. That should settle things down. Huh. It was probably Monkistons anyway. Very temperamental, spreading their drama to our shores. Oui. We had a saboteur too. A Marleybonian firestarter. Their government called her criminal. Our ambassador is over there spitting at them anyway. You wish to speak to the fiend? Why? Her fires are quenched and she is imprisoned. No, we must continue the hunt for the frame of mind. You found nothing by Sole Cafetable? Perhaps we need more clues. Fight the Mirums and see what they say.
Where the ice stands, glub, glub, glub.
Where the ice stands gloob? What does it mean? It means nothing. Ice does not gloob, fish gloob.
I might have an idea.
You have no ideas, you hirsute Kotorak. No, we must think about this. Very well, wizard. I suppose I can take you to meet a saboteur while I think. I don't know why you're so interested. Orange feather. She was a dog. She has no feathers. But have it your way. Come along. Behold, the Nouveau Bastille. We found this giant fish head building when we arrived and just rolled with it. Once, the Bastille was a symbol of our oppression. Penguin citizens were falsely imprisoned by walrusks and their Moussitar mercenaries. But we slipped our chains and bound our enemies in our place. Isn't that so?
Pay's not bad.
Now, the citizens are the kings. The kings are in the Bastille. And the Spiral will see us for what we really are. But I digress. Go inside, wizard. We will await you here.
Oi! About time you lot came to spring me! Oh, sorry, mate. I was thinking of someone else. What can I do for you? I'm a dog of war, ain't I? Got recruited to start some fires here. Well, I'm an honest sort of lady. What can I say? The birds caught me right and plain. I don't hold a grudge. I'll go. Ah, you got me all wrong, mate. I ain't the know the plan type. More the disposable inchman type. And I'm comfortable with that. Orange feather? Look, I don't know nothing about no blokes with no orange feathers. I got my orders from, Benedict something. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, shouldn't you go deal with that? Being the big hero wizard that you are? I'll be here if you want to chat some more.
Allah! Another earthquake. Who is bringing this stress into my world? It came from the residential island. Quickly, wizard. Go do heroic things.
Help! Help! My husband is trapped in the house with a monster! A strange tiger went in after him! Oh, I don't know if that is a good thing.
You are going to save me, oui? Merci. My wife, tell me, is she safe?
She's outside.
Ah, très bien. Many mercies again.
You should look for any other damage, wizard. I will see to him.
My husband is safe! Bien! But there is another problem! My twin brother, whom I didn't meet until adulthood because of complex family tensions, but with whom I have become very close, is trapped! Specifically, in that house there, with a monster!
So, are you going to save me or not?
Working on it. Oh, wizard, took you long enough. Care to lend a hand? Seen enough yet, wizard?
Haha, I have.
Wizard, what are you doing? No, I don't think that crack looks out of place. There was just an earthquake. Of course it's out of place. No, wizard, do not go and investigate it!
Aw, nuts! The jig is up! I told the boss we shouldn't stick around after we cast those spells he gave us.
You wanted to know how well they worked. The intruders don't look that tough. Just, get them.
This ain't just any intruder. This is the wizard.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I'd recognize that face anywhere.
Look, I'll get him myself, and I'll show you this isn't the wizard. I think this might be the wizard.
Oh, for the love of... Let's just get out of here before they figure out what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I dare say I think they discovered our little ploy.
Shut up and get them!
Right. So the other chap ran off. This is awkward. No doubt you have many questions. Ah, yes, indeed. I summoned the demon monkeys against Puerto Nuovo. And yes, I was Cabal all along. All dogs of war are, you see. But it isn't as bad as it sounds. The boss leading this mission can explain. I think you know him. He's been chanting your name since you arrived.
So, Wizard, you came looking for the cause of the earthquakes, the sabotage across Novus, and all you found is me. I've been thinking about our last battle since Caramel. You humiliated me in Le Bon Bon Mo. I told you I would get stronger, and I have. I farmed evil magma peas and couch potatoes until my hands grew raw. I searched for hours for the perfect reagents to craft my weapons. And I have a pet! Now you face your equal, Wizard. You face the Divine Kabbalist! I hate this gang! I'm joining up with a pirate crew. Yes, the Cabal made the demon monkeys in Puerto Nuovo, tainted the wells in New Vicorgia. We hired Booth and connected him to Tungak. And yes, we're behind the earthquakes here in Ville Rose, inspired by recent events in Conatus. I have no idea why we did all this. Maybe another Kabbalist does. I didn't care. I just came here to defeat you. So much for having dreams.
Am I in the what? Cabal? I ain't never heard of no Cabal. Oh, very well. You, as they say, got me. I am indeed Cabal. Good show. The Dogs of War themselves are a Cabal invention used to disguise our presence while we scare everyone off this world. Because it's dangerous, that's why. Our leaders brought us here because they know firsthand how corrosive this world is. It warps space and magic, changes the fundamental laws of the spiral as casually as you change your hat. It must be destroyed, or at least isolated. We aren't your enemies this time, Wizard. We want what you want. We want to protect the spiral as it is. Help us. Talk to the leaders of the settlements here. Convince them to leave.
So, the quakes were not caused by design, but by this mysterious cabal? All of them? Or just here? I see. So this cabal has been watching us. They saw Design's tantrum in Conatus and tried to replicate it here. And they say it's for our own good? Are we sure they are not working with the Marlebonian government? No. True. They did the chocolate in the wells. At any rate, their agents are either scattered or captured. Victory is ours this day!
Ma'am, there is still the small matter of starvation. Remember, we're out of food?
Silence, you contemptible club of contrariness! But, oui, I am indeed quite peckish. Forget this cabal. We must find the frame of mind. We had 2 hints to its location, but we need more. The fish know things. Make them tell us.
Where the cold forms a rose.
Behind the table, where the ice stands gloob, and where the cold forms a rose. Those are our clues. But what do they mean?
They could mean...
Silence, you lumbering, clip-clopping clod! I have it. The first clue does indeed indicate sur le café table, or an island behind it. But which?
Maybe that one with the standing ice spires and the frozen rose?
Maybe that one, with the standing ice spires and the frozen rose! Magnifique! I have solved the riddle! I will arrange for a boat from the theater district, Wizard. Take it to the frame of mind and ask your design for Valencian snapper.
Wizard, je suis ici. Two frames of mind connected now to the central Conatus. I feel more whole. Je suis the stone of heaven and la Ville Rose, and each is moi. As I reconnect to myself, Wizard, you may notice new pathways between the shards. You have seen them, oui? The holes in the sky? They are but expanded frames of mind. Harmless breaches in space-time connecting the fragments of my mind and body. But do not worry. They are confined to Novus alone. Tung Arc may have bored into the spiral, but I am not him. Not anymore. C'est still difficult to focus on any one thing. There is noise, static, chaos. A shard is a morass of minds, a tangle of conflicting wishes. One man wants what his neighbor has. The neighbor just wants what the man can't get. I can give anything. If they could decide what they need. They need fish? The penguins already have fish. Do they not normally wear shoes? Very well, I shall create a bounty of this Valencian snapper. Voila, c'est done. Open more frames of mind and I can do this for everyone. No more conflict, no more duels, no more quakes. The Cabal is here, I know. I've been trying to reach out to them, to the ones I met before, but they don't hear. They don't want to. They try to hide, but I can sense them when they gather. Their minds become beacons. They're here. There are different wants, different factions. I can't read clearly through the fog of thoughts. Convince them, please, to stop.
Hello? Maxine Rockapier, citizen like all others but still supreme in her own way, has sent me to fetch you. Probably because there are now holes in the sky and fish falling like snow. Is this the frame of mind through which you speak to the world spirit? Can it hear us even now?
Oui.
If he could give it by all the winter's chill, it does speak. And I take it he has provided us this wealth of fish. What a gift. If he could give anyone anything, he could eliminate conflict over resources or territory. He could be the glue that binds warring civilizations. Sorry, lost myself there. Citizen Maxine usually doesn't let me talk this much, and I don't think she's interested in binding civilizations. I think she'd prefer war. Prefer everyone left Novus except for her. But again, I say too much. And you look busy. I'll report what happened here in a bit. I might rest a while before returning to get fish bones hurled at me. Thank you for letting me speak.
Ah, wizard, what a tangled yarn we weave, when in design we believe. You think this design is your friend? But it is nothing, literal nothing, the very antithesis of existence. Less than death, it is oblivion. And you let it into our world, into every world. It never helped you. It used you, tricked you, made you its anchor to the spiral. And why? But I'm wasting my breath. You are determined to protect this thing. I am determined to protect the spiral from it. So come along. I'll show you what you seek. Hello, wizard. Welcome to our little hideaway. Not as comfortable as the monastery. But it beats the cavity. I still remember it, you know. And the aberrant creatures down there. They whisper in my dreams. All I want is for the whispering to stop. Even if I have to silence you, too. It won't be that easy. You, of all people, should know. Copycat is a one-woman army. It was easy replacing the string caster of the sacred yarn. Some fur dye, a little bribery. But I didn't expect you to show up at my door. It's what we do, the Cabal. We infiltrate, we lurk, we watch, we seize opportunities. One of these shards could just have easily found me in Mirage. But I wasn't the only one they found, oh no. We're a factional group, and another cell just happened upon this fragmented world. Manticore Squad. Oh, they're a legend in the Cabal, handpicked by one of our worst to do one thing.
Destroy all false life! You are not saved. You haven't survived. When the Manticore rises, you'll realize you're doomed. You've always been doomed.
Or you could follow me and see reason.
Howdy, partner. Kinda nice seeing you again after you pulled me from that cavity. And yeah, guessed it. I'm the orange-feathered quake maker. Had to do it. We had to get people away from here before this place swallowed them up like it did us. Poor Judge Veg never was quite the same.
None of us were. I don't know if it was the creatures we fought or the amount of time down there, but the cavity, it left its whispers. When we got here, the whispers became screams, and we changed. Our powers grew, our spells twisted. This world remade us.
And sorry, partner, but if you don't leave us to fight back against it, reckon we're gonna have to use them new powers to force you. Well, shoot. Now what? We calling more of them Manticore fellers? Try again.
They didn't like working with us in the first place, and I don't know where they have gone.
That ain't good. Did they tell you what they was planning?
Silence, bedraggled chicken. We are arresting you both and taking you away. Take them away. Wizard, Citizen Rockhapiel sent us to find you. Go to her at once. Allez!
Wizard! Magnifique! Look! The streets run slimy with Valencian snapper! And you arrested the Cabal leaders! Manticore? No Manticore here. Only pinguins. The Cabalists are in the Bastille if you wish to interrogate them about this. But look! Fish! Glorious fish! And the taste is perfect! C'est magnifique! This design can truly make anything. Think of the possibilities. First, Valencian snapper. Next, Marlebonian tea. Caramel artisanal chocolate. And it is all free. Not 1 cent do we have to pay to those greedy merchants. I must make a list. Where is that useless moose?
Standing right here.
Never mind. I'll write better without him. Allez, you have a Bastille to visit. Return to me when you are done. We have much to demand.
Ah, Wizard, I see your thread entwines with ours again. Or whatever such nonsense. Are you here about the Manticore squad? They're named after their leader, the Manticore. Nobody knows much about him or her. They just sent their servants to help me enlist Tungok and Booth.
But we do know the Manticore was one of the bosses opposed to the Old One Summit on Caramel. I even thought they might be behind the cavities.
He or she is a purist, a true believer in reunifying the First World. Their followers say life is false and incomplete, though never what that means.
Mm-hmm. All we know is they came here on their own. They agreed to help get rid of folks. But what they want with this place, that's anyone's guess.
And they're not your only threat. Dasein itself is still the enemy. No matter what you may feel, this world will bring you nothing but trouble.
I came here under a banner of a cooperation to negotiate a trade deals between our settlements. But this is an outrage!
What outrage? This is no outrage. It is not as though we are stealing Valencian snapper. We have simply found a cheaper supplier, no?
All Valencian fish is a Valencian by right, no matter what world produces it. How dare you undercut our market this way?
Market? Bah, more like mark up. Your prices are absurd, your arrogance is intolerable, and frankly, I don't like your repetitive name, Puerto.
Oh, in my government hears this, there will be a restitution if we have to duel all of Polaris one bird at a time.
A sigh. I suppose we must ease hostilities, lest the world start rumbling again. Wizard, you are a neutral party. Go to Puerto Nuovo. Talk to the Valencians. Do not fret over Manticore. He is but empty words in the wind. We will deal with him. Now, useless one, go to the frame of mind. Ask for Valencian yum.
Yes, that is sure to calm things down.
The penguins will pay for this! Outrageous! These are penguins, and they say a Valencian snapper, and it just appears. This will destroy the fish market. It will destroy every market.
So this world, this design, it will create for us anything we ask? Intriguing. If you will excuse me.
This confounded place and its endless generosity will mean the end of trade, the end of commerce, the end of Valencia. A mi familia, merchant house Mario, we will be ruined. What will Mama say? And the Papa, and the bro... I spit at him.
Sire, if the penguins can ask this world to give them a Valencian snapper, could we not ask it to stop?
Yes, Wizard. You are this Dazain's friend. The monkeys say you will talk to him. Do it. Tell him to take away the penguin's fish.
I will come with you, Wizard. I cannot wait to see the adventures that lie ahead of us. Follow me. The spirit of this world can somehow hear us. But on each shard, you must awaken it first. How do we do this? A frame of mind? I was never one for meditation. What must we do? Focus on anger? Peace? Or maybe fish? Yes, we must think like a fish.
Oh, an actual frame! I understand! No, I don't. We must find this picture frame. Where is it? Of course it's hidden. The prize is always hidden! Perhaps this design can tell us. Has this land ever spoken to you before? Go to where you heard its voice. Maybe it will speak again.
You are here! The Blessed One returns! Praise be the sacred tree! They said you were a false planter, but only you can deliver us!
Renounce this heresy. Wizard, Blessed One or not, you helped us before. The walking bananas, they have gone mad. They scream and howl about market share, the greedy Polaris. When Don Manzana came, they attacked us.
We cannot gather bananas! We cannot work! We cannot even tend to the sacred grove! Site of your miracle!
Do not encourage them, Wizard. For their sake, they dance on the edge of heresy. Please, drive back the rabid bananas so we can escape this place.
That should keep the workers safe. Now, we must talk to a designer if we can.
Wizard, I must see. My eye on high. Climb the peak. My mouths will speak. I cannot.
The voice, it says it cannot. But there is nothing the Supreme Primate cannot do. The voice is false. There was no miracle. The wizard is a heretic!
Oh, our welcome is worn out, it seems. The peak on high. That must be it! And I have not explored that peak yet. Let us go!
Wizard, again, I see you. Hola, I know you. You are the wizard. You want the frame. It's where the view is greatest, no?
Wizard, I think I may know this place. Let us go! Incredible! It is a frame! But where is the picture?
Wizard, sei venuto. Bienvenido. Io sono tutti los tres shards. The more my frame of mind expands, the more confused I become. Stronger, see, but lost in the maze of many minds. There is anger in this shard. Anger directed at Ville Rose. Anger that I both feel and cause. I rage at myself. Why? Somehow giving fish to penguins has offended unicorns? If the unicorns want fish as well, I can give them... Oh, the fish I made, even though I made it, somehow belongs to the unicorns? And they feel the penguins stole it? I don't... And this is called gross domestic product? Why? Is it unpleasant? I see. Supply and demand, complex spiral political tensions. Is there any way you could make a chart? Or, what if I just change the Valencian fish into something native to Polaris? Does that solve the problem? That way, the penguins still have food, but can pay the unicorns if they want Valencian snapper specifically. See, okay then, done. And in the future, I will strive to remember to make only Polarian things for Polaris, Valencian things for Valencia, and so on. One question, though. What is a Manticore? Oh, I see. Never mind. Apologies, Wizard. I have much to ponder.
Meno male, you have returned. When you vanished and the skies opened, I feared the worst. You found your friend. He is the one who opened the holes in the sky? Sorprendente. I wonder, is this truly a good thing? Alas,
What will be, will be. Let us go tell the Principe what you have accomplished. Perhaps he will now have his wish, for Valencia's sake.
Are you friend? He heard you? And he has done as I asked? Fabuloso! I have taken the penguins and snapped it away. Or at least he says I have. If the snapper are gone, there's no need for military action, enjoyable as it might be. We must go to La Ville Rose and verify this is the case. And by we, I of course mean you. I shall remain here and begin celebrating. Oh, if only I could see the little faces. Draw me a sketch, Wizard.
Wizard, you have come. Thank goodness. This is a calamity. Something terrible has happened. The fish, look at them. Look! They are Valencian snapper no more. They are cold, stinky soul. The worst of all fish. Wait, this is no accident? Your friend Design, he has done this? Pourquoi? Wait, the Valencians did this? How? What? What? The unicorns seek to deprive us, and you have been their instrument? This is not maintaining peace. It's an act of war. But we of Polari are an enlightened nation, ruled by reason and equality, not the greed of monarchs. We will not start a war. We will negotiate. Wizard, you will stand in for the Valencian government, since you are so close. To the negotiation chamber with you. Say by the Bastille.
Wizard, in the name of reason, peace, and friendship, let the negotiations begin. Return our pilfered poisson, or fight! Very well, we can see the point. Tell the Valencians they can keep their fish, for now. Thank you for not disintegrating us, but this insult will not be forgiven. Off you go, before we negotiate with you a second time!
Amigo mio, you are back quickly this time. So, what did your penguins say? Where is your sketch? So this is what I call negotiation in a Polaris? I will remember this the next time they look to set the price of olives in Valencia. Meanwhile, my celebrations are ruined. The monarchistans refused my invitation to the sad penguin party. I thought we were such good friends. Our supposed allies must be up to something. Luckily, we have a spy in their midst. No, that is not suspicious. Not suspicious at all. If the Monquistans have nothing to hide, why should they be afraid of spies? Go to the jungles. She will reach out to you. Find out what she knows.
Psst. No, do not look at me. Come closer. I'm very glad you've come. A lot has been happening, but it is now too dangerous to report back in. As you can see, the Monquistans have cut down the banana trees. They have taken the fruit and the wood to that large structure over there. Go investigate. I will make my way there very slowly, like a tree.
Sacred strawberries! What are these strange, insulting creatures? Aye, it is the wizard! They must have summoned them! Wizard, you saved us! You truly are a blessed one!
No, wait, this may be a trick. The wizard may have summoned the creatures, then driven them away to lure us into a false sense of security.
The monsters are not the wizard's doing! We are being punished for cutting down the banana trees! The wizard will lead us back to the light!
The Monsignor told us the wizard is not the Blessed One. Do you call him a liar? That is heresy.
Arbol mio, what are we to do?
Please, wizard, step outside. We must debate the theological implications of this battle. May Saint Zapote grant us wisdom.
No, don't look at me. Remember, I am only a tree. The banana trees, they grew back in an instant. I have never seen the like. the priest over there. The trees grew back after he led some Monkistans in prayer. Perhaps he knows what is going on. I cannot talk to him because I am only a tree.
Wizard, it is good to see you again. I must thank you. In the name of Don Manzana, King Cortez, and the sacred tree, you have shown us the way. Your tale of the penguin and their feet opened my eyes. I wondered if we could do the same. We can! This land is a gift from the Supreme Primate. We can cut down all the trees and harvest the fruit and lumber, or they simply regrow. As Saint Capuchin wrote, "Look ye to the blessed ones, who shall lead the children of the Supreme Primate to the grove of good and plenty." That's you. It was Dasein who spoke to you, not the Supreme Primate. But perhaps this Dasein is but an instrument of the divine, and you are Dasein's chosen. I have sent a legate to the Grand Poobah and expect the question of your sainthood to be resolved within a week. Your humanity is forgiven.
It is worse than I thought. The Monarchistans have an unlimited supply of bananas and lumber. Things they all once bought from us. Principe Mario must learn of this. Tell him at once. I would go myself, but I am only a tree. Trees move very slowly.
The Monarchistans are doing a what? Oh, the fruit market, it will be destroyed. What next? The lumber market? I'm so angry, I cannot believe it. But no, I must deal with the Monarchistans later. Something even worse is happening. When you spoke to your Dasein friend, the holes open in the sky. That was a bit unsettling, but no big deal, right? Wrong. Through these holes flew things that are attacking our skyships. You will brought them, you will stop them. Go, find Captain Argento. He will explain.
Wizard, thank the stars you are here. The demons have proven harder to drive away than we thought. But now, there is something even worse. These winged things, they look like flaming mustachios. Most unsettling. They came from the holes in the sky and are ruining everything. They are attacking our cargo ships. All the silver we've harvested here is at risk. The vile things are chewing up the sails. As soon as they appeared, the mustache birds began building nests high up the cliff wall. I think that cave leads to them. Please stop them. You have saved us again, Wizard. Report to Principe Mario that the tide is turning.
Ah, good. You're back. So the skies are no longer fraught with peril. Well done. You must be able to jump very high. I'm quite a jumper myself. But the problem, she remains. Bananas. When the hairy primates found Skull Island, it hurt the banana market. But we endured. This, though, this much worse. Who has exclusive rights to ship fruit to Monquista? Valencia. Who has exclusive rights to ship timber to Monquista? Valencia. Whose economy will be destroyed if this continues? Valencia. What? Do you think we'll find gold coins just floating around spinning? No! We earned them!
My Principe, I have an idea. If we were to ask Dasein, perhaps there could be spinning floating coins. They could be as big as you.
Not a bad idea, but no. No! Such a thing would make even gold worthless! No! This Dasein given prosperity must stop! You are right, Contessa. We must talk to Dasein. You will lead me to him, Wizard. I must take matters into my own house and put my hand down. Wait, no, the other way. Anyway, the last time you spoke to Dasein, mustaches flew out of the sky. I will do this myself. Now, let us go.
So this frame connects directly to the world spirit?
That's what the master says.
Why are we so interested in all this?
Didn't say. We're just to study these things and keep everyone away for a while.
You dare! Who even are you? Who is it? Do you know these are cads? These are fiends? Deal with them.
If you can.
Bold of you to face the servants of the Manticore.
We are destined to cleanse the spiral of false life, starting with you. The Manticore rises. The Manticore claws. The spiral will burn in our fiery jaws.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah. What'd you think?
We can workshop it on the way back to the master.
You have dealt with your strange friends, Wizard? Good. We are done here. I have spoken to a designer while you were busy. A strange fellow, this design of yours. He kept changing his shape into all manner of people. I found the chicken particularly disturbing. He lacked even the most basic understanding of economics. He could not grasp that giving the Monkeystons bananas for nothing was a bad thing. He, on the other hand, thought I was strange because I did not simply give everything to everyone. Such an alien viewpoint. Still, we managed to make a compromise. I asked for something of my own. A Valencian steel! Not iron, but refined steel straight from the ground. He agreed! And now all that remains is for us to find where he put it.
My lord! Something is happening in the Monkeyston Valley. The Banana Grove. It is full of metal veins.
What is this? Quickly, we must go see.
Wizard, what is happening? The grove! It is now choked with metal! Surely this cannot be good for the soil!
Not just a metal, a steel! Valencian steel! The fool designer manifested our metal here! Which makes this Valencian land!
No, esteemed Principe, that is not what we agreed to when we settled this shard together. Surely, such a betrayal.
You speak to me of a betrayal? Ha! Not since the Turtle King kidnapped the Princess Pesca has there been a treachery so vile as this. You undermine the trade contracts that are the basis of our friendship. Stand down, or we will be forced to duel.
Dueling is your way. Ours is the way of the banana. And you have slipped up. Guards, seize him!
Wait, what? Save me!
You cannot do this! Our armies will respond! You will feel the wrath of Valencia!
Valencia's army is not the only one on this shard. Do not feel so sure of your victory.
Wizards! This needless conflict is poised to end! Puerto Nuovo! Please, please rescue the Principe while I reason with the Valencians!
Don't you know who I am? Get your stinking paws off of me, you darn dirty monkey!
As you wish. Such a shame. You are so arrogant, so uncooperative. Everyone could have won. Bananas for the faithful. Art for you. And for me, profit. But now the only way for us to protect our interests is to conquer your territory before you conquer ours.
You do not have the means. Let us simply duel and be done with this.
Do not forget, you made a fortune selling Valencian steel to Monquista. You arrogant unicorns are about to see the weapons we made from it.
You see? Design rejects your plan.
No. Dasein rejects conflict. Soon there will not be any conflict at all. Wizard, leave this place and forget all you have seen, or be removed.
Leave now, or you will join Principe Mario in the chains. The last time your cause was just. This time it is not. The greed of Valencia must be punished. Perhaps I am wrong. Proceed.
Oh, Wizard, save me! Please! This monkey house is a madhouse! A madhouse! Well fought, Wizard! Now, get me out of here! We must be away from here! Meet me at the pavilion before the Monkeystons attack! Round one to Valencia! So, what have I missed?
Donna Manzana came to invade our valley with a cadre of Monquistadores. They ran right into our troops. It was a great victory. Manzana is ours.
Ah, so round two also goes to Valencia. Or perhaps I can be gracious to our ally. Wizard, go to the holding tent. Tell Captain Argento to release the Don and bring him here.
Wizard, is there some new crisis we must deal with?
You've freed Principe Mario? Excelente. The furry little fools will learn quite a lesson. Free Don Manzana? The real Principe would never release an enemy without a full, unconditional surrender. Soldati! Our conflict is causing that horrifying noise? Very well then. In the name of peace and geologic stability, I'll release the Don.
You will pay dearly for this! Eh? You're letting me go? On Mario's orders? Very well, I accept this apology.
All right, Master remain calm. Diplomacy. You can do it, Mario. I must not be rude. Courtesy. Courtesy. Esteemed friend Donna Manzana, I am overjoyed to see your face and find you in good health. Please, dear friend, let us reason together. How has it come to this? For decades, Valencia and Monquista prospered under mutual trade agreements. But now, you abandon us. It wounds us.
And I suppose, my equally dear friend, arresting you was perhaps presumptuous. In the glory of the miraculous grove, we lost sight, I guess.
Even I must confess to being mesmerized by the notion of a giant spinning coins. Neither of us is to blame, I think, for this misadventure. But I know who is to blame.
Marliabone?
No, I blame design. Do you not see it? He gave the penguins our tasty Valencian snapper. He gave you your endless bananas. He put our Valencian steel in the wrong place. Our asking design of things disrupted the perfect harmony of mercantile economics. How can we endure this threat to our very way of life?
Oh no.
Oh yes! We must duel! This a planetary personage offends us to our core. I demand satisfaction! I demand it for both of us! Above all, I demand what I have demanded from the very beginning. For nobody to get anything! Don Manzana, how is it? How we go? What you are about to see is strange. But do not be afraid. Come, my friend. Design! Show yourself!
Have you come seeking more steel? No, something else. You seek a fight? Wizard, why do they wish to fight? I would quite happily give them anything they want.
And that is the problem. As I told you the last time we spoke, you must not make anything for anybody. They must buy all the things. Right, Don?
Why is he a baby?
I sense greed in you. Desire for wealth and resources in excess of your need.
Aye, that is actually much more disturbing.
Enough! Design, we have reached an impasse. You insist on granting wishes. I insist you do not. By Valencian law, there is one resolution. We duel.
If that is your wish, I can manifest ideal opponents and a battleground for you through there.
Excellent! Wizard, as my second, you must attend the duel. Onward! This is no duel. This is an ambush.
We want fruit. Fruit is faith. Faith is power. We will bless you when you are dead.
Is this what Dasein thinks of us? I am troubled. I fear this world is losing its mind. Come, we must continue.
We are perfect. We love art. We love wealth. But most of all, we love ourselves.
Oh! That was unflattering. There's no way to go but forward.
Apologies, it took some time to find the perfect form. You do seem to enjoy fighting everybody, but this, I think, will do.
The Dread Turtle King! That isn't the form you choose! He threw hammers at my head and nearly dropped me in the lava!
A worthy opponent for you, no?
No! I mean, yes! For I am a Prince Mario de Mario... Oh, my ankle! Oh, no! She's twisted! Twisted beyond repair! Oh, my second must fight in my stead. Go on now, Wizard. Fight in my stead. You won? I won! The thrill of a victory has miraculously healed my ankle.
How very wonderful for you. What was all this for again?
Come with me. I will show you. Design, show yourself. It is a time for your reckoning. The duel was won, and my demands will be met.
As you wish.
No more of that. There will be no more wishes for anyone. Remove the Valencian still veins. Stop regrowing the Monquistan trees.
What? I did not agree to that. Take the steel, but those trees are ours.
The trees are still yours, to tend to and raise naturally, not to mine incessantly for endless resources. It is a small price to pay for peace.
A small price we pay to you mean? For your lumber and goods?
Would you prefer we go back to fighting until this world shakes itself to pieces?
Very well. Dasein, is it? Do as His Highness requests. Grant none on this world any further boons.
Splendid! Now, let us return to Puerto Nuovo and tell everyone of the compromise we made today.
You know, I'm not sure anyone can be the glue that binds those two civilizations, but I wonder.
No use shouting, Wizard. Dasein is gone. Is this Manticore you're asking about important? Well, come along. Let us go compromise.
Wondrous news, my friends! Principe Mario de Mario of House Mario has saved you all! It is with a great humility that I tell you, thanks to me, and me alone, commerce flows unobstructed once again.
For now.
What was that?
Nothing. You are very impressive. Surely a lasting peace has come to Novus.
Not another earthquake! What is that?
It is a flag. A flag grown straight from the ground. Straight from Dasein himself.
Marlebone! The dogs have gone too far this time. Come, Manzana, Puerto Nuovo must stand united in our outrage. Now we shall get to the bottom of this. What are these devices? They were not here before. No time for curiosity. Come, the governor awaits our complaints.
And that is why you are not but ill-bred, uncultured swine. Patui! No wonder you have renegade dogs of war.
Forget the renegades. We must discuss the flags growing from the ground. What schemes have you been hatching, dog?
If Marleybonian flags have been growing from the ground itself, is that not the endorsement of Dasein we so richly deserve? Is it not proof that this whole world is property of the Marleybonian Empire?
I defy your proof! This is a trick, a ploy you have concocted! I have told you before, flags are not legally binding!
Quiet. Contracts, I believe, are your currency. Come with me. Esteemed delegates, allow me to introduce Phileas Dog and their wondrous thought translator machine.
Wondrous is the word. With this machine, I can reveal the innermost ponderings of anyone. All I need is a sample on which to tune it. Samples like those from the Urks the wizard provided me earlier. Now let's see what our most beneficent living world has to say.
That hardly clears things up.
It's probably just Urks chewing on the spire cables again. Patience all. Come with me, assistant. Let's take a look. Yes, much better away from all the politics. I can finally think. My mind is again abuzz with notions of... Oh, the Urks! Specifically those fetching Urks over there. Utterly tantalizing in their unobtainability. Anyway, they like to chew on the cables. Living up to their name, the little devils. Those cables attached to conductors I installed on each spire. A harrowing feat of applied science, if I do say so myself. They help us attune to Dasein's unique thought frequency and transmit it to devices like the one in my lab. Frame of mind? Exactly. Soon we will understand his complete frame of mind. But first, you must shoo off those fetching Urks. I say, what a rousing display of fantastical fisticuffs! Now, let's survey the damage. From here, the cables and conductors appear to be in working order. Splendid! Now my thought translator should function. Rottingham will get Dasein to validate his silly territorial contract, and then I begin building the network. Think of it. A thought translator in every home. Each settler of New Vicorgia will have a direct line to Dasein. If he can truly manifest thought as substance, everyone's wishes will be reality. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, let's just return to my lab and make sure the blasted contraption isn't on fire again.
Nothing has changed.
What do you mean? The static is gone. Reception is as clear as the Queen's crystal. Just give him a minute to clear his throat of his mind.
Everywhere is, Marleybone, 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 Marleybone!
There. You see? Dasein has clearly accepted our claim to Novus. Now, if we can discuss tax collection. What now?
It emerged from the storeroom over yonder. Wizard, shall we investigate? Oh my! Dasein is really showing his support for Her Majesty's reign, isn't he? That face it's making isn't very supportive, though, is it? Strange. What could have caused that monster? Was it stress like the Urks? Is the debate over territory causing Dasein anxiety? No. The monster only featured a Marleybone flag. Surely if the others were the problem, they'd be present as well. Oh, dash it all. It's us, isn't it? Our demands, our claims, our... Oh dear! We must shut down the machine, the conduits, all of it! We have made a terrible mistake!
Nonsense. Dasein is in full support of our empire. He can't stop chanting our name.
Marleybone! 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 Ah!
Quite right.
Because we are hurting him. Foolish! We used Urk samples, manifestations of his stress. Everything we say is filtered through that stress, which causes more stress. And like any stressor, we become all he can think about, even as thinking about us causes more stress.
These are flags. They are less signs of support than they are, stress pimples?
Deadly stress pimples! As we've seen, they can come alive and attack us. We must shut down the machine.
No, not until I have an official contract with Dasein. Not one word from you, wizard. Away, all of you. Out of this lab at once.
Very well. But know that I am sending for Citizen Rocopier herself. We will not leave New Vicorgia until this machine is destroyed. Ptui!
Wizard, if I may have a word or several in private, this way. Right, well, as you know, I am Marleybonian, loyal to Queen and Skyway and all that, but I feel we must defy Rottingham. It pains me to say such a thing, both as a patriot and an inventor, but you've seen the effect the translator is having. If it continues, the damage could be catastrophic. Standard bears everywhere, and the world itself screaming in rage. Rottingham won't let us near the device in the lab. He'll guard it like he would a steak bone. But the towers... The boxes on the side are easily replaced, but the machinery within is another matter. Destroy those, and the translator is just a box with Urk bits inside. Which is to say fascinating, but largely ornamental. Hurry now.
I see you had the same idea as I, wizard. After you. Do not try to reason with them, wizard. They are royal guards. They will not speak, nor move, nor flinch. Not if you shout, nor tease, nor take their shoes. It is their code. They will only react if you approach that which they guard. Ha-ha! Take it out, you royal curs! When I'm done, this tower shall conduit no longer! You must continue to the next of these contraptions, wizard. Don Manzano will meet you there.
By all that is righteous and filled with vitamins, what manner of creature is that? The stress pimples. I think I shall contract out the popping of them to you. Pay by the hour, no lunch, and no benefits. Go! By all the power of potassium. Now, I'll deal with the machine. You go to the next tower.
Wizard, salut! I take it you are responsible for deactivating the other towers. C'est magnifique! Worry not about this one. Oui, I have been informed of the situation, and my soldiers are already inside, dealing with whoever they find. See for yourself if you wish.
Okay. You destroyed the machine. What will you do now?
What we do with all imperialist dogs? We put you down. Stop? Who says stop? Wizard, you side with these hounds? These fiends? These bogus of their world minds? To side with the enemy is to be the enemy. Off with their heads! Retreat, citizens! Retreat and live to revolt another day!
Thank you, Wizard. Oh, but this tower's knackered. My days as a guard are done.
Did you fight my soldiers? After this, and convincing Dasein to cut off our fish, I'm beginning to doubt your commitment to Penguinonia. I suppose my fellow citizens can get overexcited from time to time, and we, starting an incident with Marleybone is premature. Very well, I accept your excuse. Now, let us be off.
Hey, look, chaps! It's those penguins that invaded our tower! And it's that wizard that attacked General Booth earlier! Get him again! I'm starting to think we're not very good at this, lads! Back to Puerto.
Pathetic excuses for soldiers. But it is their commander who shall bear the full brunt of my wrath. Rotting him thinks he can torture the world into submission. I will not have it! Will you, wizard? Bien. Then let us make for the governor's house.
You cretins. Do you have any idea what you have done? Of course not. You are failures all, screeching at the successes of your betters.
Failures? We overthrew an empire to establish our freedom.
You ousted a few slovenly walruses with outside help. And you, Monquista, fell to drought. And Valencia, bested by your own machines.
You dare!
Well, he is not wrong. This spiral was wrecked by your mechanical armada. I do not recall any recompense for that.
Without us, your feeble ships wouldn't have reached this world. And the penguins, you did not even have ships. You pale before Valencian ingenuity. In fact, let us drop a pretense. None of you can compare to us, to what we have built. If there is to be one power on Novus, we are that power.
Perhaps we'd all best just calm down. All this bickering, all this, well, greed is hurting the world. If only we could talk to Dasein, he could...
Ha! You have not even found the frame of mind, and you honestly think you are the best of us.
Frame of mind? Wizard, you mentioned that before. Well, let us go outside and find it. Excitable bunch, aren't they? At any rate, tell me about this frame of mind. I see. Our explorers did report a floating picture frame of an especial peculiarity. When they approached it, it flew away with great haste. They saw it enter a nearby cave, but dared not follow. Perhaps the frame will be more amenable to you? Most people seem to be.
Did you see that? It just flew away from us. Why?
Instinct, maybe? Like an animal recoiling at the unfamiliar? This is only a subconscious fragment of Dasein, after all. It needs someone it trusts to expand its frame of mind.
So, go ahead, wizard. We're not gonna stop you.
We are superior. We bark. We play. We mark our territory with plagues. All the spiral should be ruled by us. You must be ruled. You must heal.
Dogs are bullies. They bark. They bother. They mark ours as theirs. They must be scratched. All the worlds must be scratched.
Difference breeds separation.
Separation breeds exclusion.
Exclusion breeds resentment.
Resentment breeds scratching.
Would everyone not be better together? The same, unified, one world. Join us, Wizard. The everything is impossible.
The everything is self-defeating.
The everything rejects the everything else.
Wizard, is that you? Wizard, this is it. I can feel the breaches opening, the connections growing together. I am becoming unified again. I can feel them all. Monquista, Valencia, Polaris, Marleybone, and more. All my shards, the empty ones. I am strong enough now to reach them. And each lot hurts and hates and fights and screams. Alors, the argument, it persists. They never stopped after you left, and I am all sides at once. You numpties lack the basic competence to properly exploit this world's resources. You need us to oversee you. Is that a remark about my height? I will have you know the tall slip on banana peels as much as the short. Only the righteous profit from the divine. But it is not divine, it is design. And what would any of you do with his gifts? You lack our artistry. With this world, we can make wonders. Which you will sell back to us with a markup taller than a Monquistan. No, I do not accept this. Or your oversight. Or your Oli bananas. Tui. Pity? Then we've no choice. Our navy is approaching your settlements even now. Wait, you can't. How dare you? We will fight back. Ah! Wizard, something terrible is happening.
Wizard, you're alive! I mean, I assumed you'd be alive, but one never really knows, right? And the world has gone mad and everyone is fighting? Oh, there's a war now. Right, yes, focus. The negotiations ever so slightly deteriorated. Marleybone launched its fleet, as did Valencia and Monquista. Penguin troops have been parachuting down through breaches and annexing buildings for their revolution. And then there are those. We have to help, somehow. Oh, I have a how. But no. First, there. The Bowl and Biscuit. Penguins have taken hostages and demanded Rottingham stand down. But he's not here. Save them, then come to my lab.
Do not worry. Soon all will be well. You will join the growing penguin empire. You will have fish and icy slides and...
Marley-mite?
Pity! There will be no Marley-mite. It is vile and rancid. You will develop superior taste as citizens of... Wizard! Citizen Maxine said you might challenge us. She said we would fail horribly, but that we should sow with honor. And so we shall. The revolution against everyone has only begun.
I bet it has. Serves them right. Bad-mouthing Marley-mite like that. We'll keep hiding here, yes? Till the sky fighting stops.
Ah, splendid. Maybe now we can put an end to this saber-rattling ruckus before they blow up the world they wish to conquer. I mean, a sentient world wizard, a being unlike anything in existence, and all they can think of is who owns it. Fortunately, I have an idea, a notion, a plan, a teleporter. It may not work, but if it does, huzzah! Use the machine. I set it to take you to the nearest invading skyship. Fight your way across the fleet to find the leaders. Rottingham, Don Manzana, Mario de Mario, Rocopia. If you get to them, they can call their fleets off. Now go!
What? Invaders! We've been boarded. Take a wizard to the plank. This won't stop the Valencian war machine. Nothing will stop us until this world and its spoils are ours. Principe Mario, you really think our commander is on the front line vessel? He's safely back in Puerto Nuovo, behind the guarded ley line gate. The bridge, huh? You plan to hop across ships to reach Puerto Nuovo through that? I wish you would have said so before the fight. I'd have let you go. I do enjoy watching fools suffer for their folly.
What is the matter with those artillerymen? I told them to destroy the rowboat. How are we to win a war if we can't destroy one boat?
Sorry, sir. They said the majesty of the magical sky was in their eyes.
They always say that. Just fling the wizard overboard. You want to find Don Manzana? Then you must take a rowboat through the bridge to Puerto Novo. Good luck with that.
Way to scoop up that dinghy, lads. Now, let's throw our cats back to the currents. Well, dash it all. Rottingham, he's not here. He's leading the ground assault into Puerto Nuovo. I suppose if you took a boat to the ground and waited long enough, you'd find him. His victory is assured, after all, yes?
Wizard, tell me you've come to save us. Grazie. The Malabonian and even the Monkiston fleets are bombarding the village. I thought we settled this, but no. And worse, there are monsters. Oily, shadowy abominations. They chased some of my men into that building there. Per favore, you must rescue them.
Help! Somebody please help us!
They won't stop fighting, and I am them, made of them. Their thoughts are in my thoughts, and my thoughts war against each other. I am and hate Marleybone. I am and hate Valencia. It is too much. The frames were supposed to give me control, but the stream of thoughts has become a tidal wave. I can barely hear my own mind in the crashing waves. Tell me, how do I ebb the tide? How do I stop them?
Hello? Hello? I think the wizard is in a trance. Let us sneak away.
You saved them. I am again in your debt, my friend. If you wish to stop this frivolous fighting, you have only one hope. Princess Pesca, the intended governor of Puerto Nuovo. She arrived as the fighting began, but was rushed to a safe room. Find her, and she can overrule Mario. She can end this madness.
You thought us in your debt. You thought us tiny, misbegotten apes you can just kick around.
Sir, you are being unreasonable. Cease this violence at once. We can live together here amicably, as we have done before.
We are not amicable. We are Monkiston. Your Principe belittled us, bullied us, stole the divine blessing from us. All for your wares, your market, your wealth. What about my wares, and my market, and my wealth? No, the wishes must return. The grove must return. Today, we topple giants and use them to fertilize a new future, a new crop of holy bananas. Pero my wealth, my wealth.
Thank you, stranger. With him as our hostage, we can force the Monkeyston fleets to stand down. But there is yet more we must do. Come with me. You may be the first sensible person I've met in this accursed colony. I'm afraid our next course of action is to stop that fool Mario. He had one job. Don't ruin things before I arrive. And now he leads our forces in a backdoor invasion of New Vicorgia across an unclaimed rock. Not a full shard, or a large platform, I'm told we discovered through one of the breaches. It contains another ley line to New Vicorgia. One can walk an army across it right into the heart of Marleybone Settlement, establish a beachhead, and take the fight to Regent Square. Forget Novus. This could spark a war across the spiral. You must stop him. I'll arrange transport to the contested shard. The vessel will await you at the docks.
No, that's not right. People must choose to come together. They cannot be forced into it. That was Morg's way, the old ones. In this, you are wrong.
Oh, well targeted. This ship and everything on it and in its general vicinity is property of Polari. Parachute, mes amis! Parachute down to the land!
Of course it is you. A ship stolen from our lands, brought to combat us here in our great conquest. Who else would it be? Not but the wizard, the hero of everywhere. A school child fated with saving us all. A stranger from beyond the spiral, they say. How arrogant of you to interfere, to thwart our endeavor, to think you know better than we how to govern our spiral. And it is our spiral, wizard, not yours. Never yours. And when there are disputes, we have a specific manner of resolving them. How about you? Oh, bravissimo. Without us, Marleybone will burn the world's resources in putrid factories. Polaris will hoard them as trophies. Is that really better than us turning them into works of beauty that would outlast the years? A design is a gift to the spiral. You should have let the spiral dictate his use.
What you call unity, others would call oppression, no? True. Their separation leads to fighting. The fighting hurts me. I am allowed to defend myself. That is not immoral. So then tell me your idea to resolve things. Tell me about the First World.
Wizard, I will say this to you once, and then what happens next is on your own head. Stay out of our way. So what now? I just surrender? Sulk back to my town, my tail between my legs? Valencia has reigned in Monquista and silenced their own cannons. Should I not seize this opportunity and lay claim to them all? Is it not my destiny? Even you can't fight the entire Royal Navy.
Governor Rottingham, sir. Thank the Queen I found you. The situation in New Vicorgia, sir, it's...
Spit it out, man.
It's the Pinguins, sir. They're everywhere. We need reinforcements or we'll be overrun.
Oh, very well. You get your wish, wizard. Let us return to Vicorgia.
So the spiral is a decaying state? False life doomed to destruction, to tearing itself apart? If that is true, then reunification could preserve it. Is that your goal then, Manticore? To save everyone?
You wished, Wizard, snap out of it. Penguin troops have apparently seized my mansion. I can deal with them. You have another task. You wish to stop this conflict. Find Maxine Rocopiere. If you can get her forces to stand down, I will relent as well. No doubt she commands her troops from the rear in La Ville Rose.
Salut again, Wizard. I knew you would come. Design told me. Oui, he tells me all kinds of things now. I have opened my mind to his, and I see everything. I see truth. I see myself. You want to stop the fighting? No! Never! Design has shown me the true face of Novus. Come, come! I want you to see it too. You see, Wizard, the true face of Novus is my face. It is me, it is mine. Everything is mine. Reflections. No, no, you're wrong. These are acknowledgements. Olive branches. Design is reaching out to embrace me, change me, empower, and reject all others. No, no, no! You, even you, cannot fight the will of an entire world!
I don't know. The voices are calmer now, subdued, introspective. The tidal wave is a stream again. Is this really necessary anymore, Manticore? This respite is brief. Their very nature will invite further conflict. But you can be the glue that binds us all again.
Sacre bleu! That is the Manticore? The hidden Kabbalist you've been seeking? But that is my valet! I will give him such a thrashing. Where is he? Oh, I know. Here's where I last sent him. The frame of mind, talking to Design.
Hello, Wizard. I presume it is now time I introduced myself properly.
Well, past time, you loafing lummox of lies! Who are you really?
I am Manticore. I am the savior of the first world. When I first went to Polaris, I saw it as a simple, young, arrogant, and easily duped society. A possible base of operations, and nothing more.
You swine! How dare you! We are going to...
Chaotic, indecisive, passionate, but aimless. Perfect for infiltration and indoctrination. Little did I realize you would stumble on this. This Design can generate matter and magic through will alone. He can expand across skyways, through and over every world. He can be the glue that binds us all together as we were always meant to be. He just needs more guidance.
Well, go stop him!
Wizard, I think I made a mistake. I never realized how hard this spiral makes it to do good. It's impossible. I give, they take. They ask for more. How do you give everyone what they want when what everyone wants is to beat the others, to rise above, to dominate? How do you save everyone when the danger is everyone else? What if there is no good option? What if every choice has a measure of evil? And at what point do I stop sacrificing myself for the benefit of ungrateful strangers? Is being good worth it when no one else is? Manticore offers a plan. I don't know how I feel about it, but judge for yourself.
The Spiral has always been a realm of conflict, since it was sundered into being by the warring Titans. Their aggression found purchase in our hearts. We innately try to finish what they started. We try to end existence itself. Left to our own devices, it is only inevitable that we will destroy ourselves. We are nothing but the dust that settled on the ruins of a better world. Mites biting at each other for the control of scraps. I explained this to the Old One again and again. I think once he understood, but life changed him. He became bewitched by the false song that ensorcelled us all, that locked us in the spiral of oblivion. Imagine if we could break free of our natures, if we could evolve into what we should be. Imagine if we weren't reflections of titanic conflict. What might we become then? That is what I dare to imagine. That is what I dare to create. The first world is not just lands united. It's peoples. It is life's true form, magic's true form, everything's true form. Imagine it with us, Wizard! Let your hero's journey end, so true life can begin. So be it.
The wizard does not seem to agree with your solution, Manticore. Indeed, they make a sound counter-argument. Is this not what the Old One wanted? Is it not what the heroes of Lemuria attempted? Deciding the fates of others for them?
No, it is restoring the fates and the forms that we were always meant to have, until callous chance robbed us of our truth.
But you do not know what form life had on the first world. Everything of that time is shrouded in hearsay and mythology. No, Manticore. I think I cannot accept your premise, even if it would bring me relief. I must seek a different solution to the tear of perspective. Perhaps not unity, but solitude. The everything is so much less than I'd hoped it was, and so much more. You are no exception.
And you are nothing. A mere hordeman could will you into his image. And my will is stronger than his.
What? What are you doing?
True. You are no longer fragmented, but you remain indecisive. I do not. I decide here and now to recreate life. Pure life. First life. You became a world without shape, but I'll see the first world begin again. Right here, because I bid it so. Come, Witness my paradise. There it is. A true living thing. Not fragments, not splinters, but real life. All life and magic at once, and intertwined. Isn't it beautiful?
You are truly insane.
And you are immaterial. After all your struggles and changes and questions and explorations, you are just fodder for my creation. Both of you offer yourselves as sacrifice to feed the new Aeon. What is life itself can never die. It will rise again and again until everything is consumed.
No! I've seen enough of your dreams, enough of your horrors. I have seen enough of you! I've seen enough. It is too much, Wizard. Your world has too many judgments, too many contradictions. Everybody values good. No one agrees on what it is, just that their rivals aren't it. Bad actors pretend to be good to justify acts of evil. All of them see me as a prize to be exploited, not a friend to be included. And I can't do it anymore. I can't be everything. I can't be part of an everything that seems poised to destroy itself. I think I must accept what I truly am. I am nothing, and the nothing rejects the everything.
Oh, Wizard, where did you come from? Oh, you appear shaken, my friend. But you needn't worry. Cooler heads are finally prevailing. Each world has agreed to a ceasefire. It will still take a lot of negotiating, threatening, concessions, confessions, apologies, and compensations, but I think we can come to an agreement.
Oui, maybe. Right now, all I care about is the moose. What became of him?
What do you mean Dasein rejected us?
Yes, what does that mean precisely? He can't just reject us. No, he must be made to clarify. Return to the frame of mind in New Vicorgia and demand answers.
The nothing rejects the everything.
What the devil just happened?
The breaches have changed. Perhaps the world spirit has rejected us.
But what does that mean? Is it a threat? There are Novus shards above all of our worlds. If Dasein means us harm...
Is he becoming nothing again? A black hole? A void right in the center of the spiral? Do such voids not hunger? Do they not consume everything?
Wizard, what did you say to him? You took our bananas and steel. You took the penguin's fish. You've been convincing him to deny us this whole time.
Indeed, you've tried to discourage our occupation since this began. Now you've turned Dasein against us. You must be made to...
Hey, I think it's working. Speak here. No, not with your mind. Use words. Whatever. Wizard, Xander needs you and his... Don't touch! Ah!
The wizard is fleeing!
They won't get far. You hear me, wizard? There is nowhere in the spiral you can run. You and the sign will pay for denying us.
No need to explain, Wizard. I know what's happening. In his fear and confusion, Dasein is reverting to something safe and familiar, his true form. But while that form is safe to him, to others it is a threat, one they will seek to eliminate. A war is brewing between the knowable and the unknown. One side blames you, one side has shut you out. Yet you must reach Dasein before he acts rashly and the conflict becomes unstoppable. There is only one place I know of where his mental defenses may be circumvented. A plane beyond the borders of reality and dreams. But to navigate this unseen wilderness, you will need a guide. For that, I asked Kisma to reach out to an old friend I believe you've met.
Hello again, Wizard. It is time to prepare once more for a journey into the strange and forgotten, the wild and the perilous. It is time we go to Wallaroo.